sounds pretty cool. Today I show you 5 easy pentatonic guitar licks that sound great, and you should really know these. Now you can use these when playing blues or rock or most any style. So let's get started here right away. All the examples are in B minor pentatonic or the B minor blues scale. They're all pretty easy. Some look and sound a bit more sophisticated or advanced than they really are. So it's easy to impress people with these easy blues pentatonic riffs. Let's take a listen to example number 1. So as you can see, it's very easy. But what I want you to watch out for is how I'm using vibrato. So I don't use vibrato right away. I let the note ring out for a while, and then I use the vibrato. Okay, so that is literally called delayed vibrato. You play the 2 notes, you let the note ring out for a beat or so, and then you apply vibrato. It sounds a little bit cooler, and it's easier to get control of the guitar. You feel and it sounds more in control. Versus doing what's called instant vibrato, which is this, where you immediately play the vibrato. Of course, you can get control of the guitar. It's not like this can't be done or anything. It's just a little easier when you're first learning to delay the vibrato and then bring it in. Before we go any further, I've got another video on YouTube you might want to check out. It's called Guitar Licks Lesson, How to Make Any Lick Sound Better. And the whole point of that video is to take the skills you already have and get more from them. So I think if you watch that and then come back and watch the next set of examples in this video, you might get a little bit more out of this particular video you're watching right now. All right, let's check out example number 2. All right, so as you see, this is pretty simple. It's just 4 notes. And I am picking that last note. And then doing vibrato, and you can delay the vibrato like this. Or you can do instant vibrato this way. Both sound good. And then we're going to do the exact same thing 1 octave higher. So you go over 2 strings, and then go up 2 frets, and you do the same pattern. Then you go 1 octave higher than that, so this will be the 10th fret of the B string. And you got the exact same thing. So again, with just 4 notes, we're extending it by sequencing the little lick here across a couple of different octaves, and then it makes it sound and look like it's a lot more than it is. It's very simple. You can use it anywhere. Sounds good. And what really makes this sound nice really is the vibrato. It's really not this. That's what really gives it the feeling. Let's take a listen to the next example. Now this lick is from the B minor blues scale. This repeating pattern And you can play it at really any tempo you want. It does not need to be played in strict time, okay? So you don't have to do, you know, whatever. You can do any tempo you want, speed up, slow down. It's called rubato, right? And you can end anywhere. But this is a common blues lick, and it sounds nice. It's a good little speed builder. In this next example, all we're going to do is we're going to take a B minor pentatonic scale, and we're going to sequence it. So that means we're going to start at the top, we're going to go down 3 notes, then we're going to start here and go down 3 notes, then from here 3 notes, then from here 3 notes, then from here 3 notes, etc. Put it all together. You can play it medium or you can play it faster, whatever you want to do. It sounds pretty cool. All right, so again, it's just a sequence. There's really nothing hard about it. It may sound a little bit harder than it is, but it's really not hard. It's quite easy. Just start on the highest note of the pentatonic scale and you go down 3 notes. Then you start on the next highest note of the pentatonic scale, which would be here, and go down 3 notes. Then you do the same thing on the next string. From here, down 3 notes. Then from here, down 3 notes. And that's the pattern. Pretty cool. It's pretty easy. Sounds more sophisticated than it is. All right, let's take a listen to the next example. This is all about slides. All right, so that particular exercise or lick, it's just basically, until the end, it's really just slides. And all I'm doing is just sliding from notes in the B minor pentatonic scale. So our scale again is here on the 7th fret. Right? So starting on the high E string, just sliding up to the highest note in that little box pattern, and then sliding right back down. Next string. And now we're going to slide up to the next note. So we've got 3 notes on string 2. Same thing on string 3, string 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so it's pretty easy. The main part of this is really just the slides. The little things at the end you heard were harmonics. Just natural harmonics. It's on frets 12, frets 7, and 5. And that's pretty much it. It's a pretty easy lick. It sounds really cooler than it is. It looks like there's more going on than there really is. It is pretty basic. Let's take a listen to this next example. Just a bunch of double stops. You want to hear both notes ringing together with vibrato in both notes. Keep the vibrato consistent with both notes. Sounds really cool there. Okay, so again, this is very simple. We're just kind of, I'm sliding into the first note here. You want to hear them both ringing out. So there's nothing hard really about that. The tricky part is getting all of the double stops to continue singing or ringing out that whole time. So sustain is what we're going after. And when you do the vibrato, we want to hear both notes going up and down together by approximately the same amounts. We don't want each finger pulling on the string at different amounts where you're bending one string more than you're bending the other. We want to kind of lock them in. You really hear them singing together, okay? Same thing here. That's the sound we're after. It's simple, but when you do it well, it sounds great. If you sometimes struggle to instantly recall where notes or scales or chords or arpeggios are on the fretboard, if you can't immediately find them and you kind of have to figure it out or stop for a moment and think about it and then you can kind of find your way around, if that's you, then I'd like you to download my free Fretboard Freedom Blueprint and discover nearly effortless ways to visualize scales and things on the guitar on the fretboard. It's a short, fast, easy read, and yes, it's completely free. So download it from the link below and get your copy today.